Confused on how this season works? Yep, that happens every new season. Heads up everybody, my name is SentinelGray and welcome to the channel. So we got the big ol' Witch Queen reveal and got details on a whole lot of things coming up in Destiny, which is all good news. I just hope that they can deliver. I co-streamed the reveal and had some reactions to things. Bring it on! If you want, I can upload the entire thing here to the channel, but I don't know how many of you would be down for that sort of thing, so let me know down in the comments below. But anyway, how does the season work? After we gain our Wayfinder's compass at the end of the intro mission, we get our first taste of what the season is going to be about. It is going to be centered around two separate activities. One you can matchmake for, and the other one you can't. But let me start with this season's new material, currency, whatever you want to call it. Parallax trajectory is very similar to the previous season's Cabal Gold and decrypted data. The plus side to this currency, however, is you can gain it not only from completing activities like strikes, public events, and Crucible and Gambit matches, but also through just playing and killing enemies, which comes as a very welcoming change since we can do whatever we want and be able to participate in the season instead of doing only the seasonal activity like Override. I'm pretty sure the reason for this is because the parallax stuff, we can do a few things with it. Just like last season's decrypted data, you can use the parallax to upgrade your compass, to decode umbrella engrams, and the third is actually tied to one of the new seasonal activities called the astral alignment. Through this activity, you start off inside the blinding well in the Dreaming City, and after you kill a couple of enemies, you get teleported to one of two areas around one of the Dreaming City towers that are so iconic. These two areas each have a different activity. The thing is though, currently one of them, the one that's more centered towards the Scorn, has been disabled because I guess it's not working correctly. It's like you get in there and you can never finish the activity. For this video, we're only going to focus on the one that we can do currently. So the first task that you're met with is very similar to the vault encounter in the Last Wish raid. Here you have to collapse taken rifts that appear around the beacon that you're trying to activate. To do this, you need to pick up taken essence that gets dropped by the Eye of Savathun enemies in the area. Luckily, you don't have to go around searching everywhere for them because the game has waypoints marking the enemies that you have to kill. After you pick up their taken essence, you take yourself over to one of those 7 locations around the area and expel the essence. Usually if you've played the Last Wish raid, you would know that you have to press your grenade button to do this, the whole expelling thing. But luckily, this automatically happens as soon as you step on the plate, so there's no need for confusion. After you expel all 7 rifts, your team gets teleported to the next area. Here, you have to literally carry a heavy thing up a hill and not watch it roll back down. I'm not joking. At the bottom of this area, there are 2 awoken statues that basically get split up into 3 separate paracausal batteries. The first set of 3 you have to carry up come from the middle statue, and the second set come from the statue off to the right. The main goal of this challenge is to carry these batteries uphill and dunk them into the designated areas up on top. While you're carrying these batteries, you are slowed to normal speed. You cannot sprint or melee to try and make yourself go faster, but you can jump. Just be careful if you decide to jump while doing this, since the main cause for pain in here is the immune taken knights that are there that will stomp you either all the way back down the hill or completely off the platform. There does seem to be a nice offset to this though. If you're carrying the battery, you emit a slow field around you that if an enemy enters, it seems like they won't hit you with their stomp or even remotely attack you. It's weird. I don't know all the specifics. And if you happen to not be holding one of these batteries and are just running around and you go into the slow field with the person, you for some reason get the suppressor buff from Deep Stone Crypt, the raid. I have no idea what it does, or even if it does something, you just get it there. I haven't found out the use for it, so if you do, please put it down in the comments below. After you dunk the 3 orbs, the taken knights will drop their immunity for you to damage them and kill them. Once all 3 are dead, 3 more spawn in and you have to do the same exact thing with the other set of batteries to the right. Overall, there's not much to these fights, and there are champions, but I mean, I didn't have a problem with them, and I went through with runs that I had completely no anti-champion rounds at all. Just make sure you don't fly off the platform whenever you're holding a battery, because I had an encounter where that happened and we just couldn't complete the encounter because there was no battery. It just didn't spawn in again. So just be aware of that. Finally, after those two, you'll return to the blind well to face off against a giant taken ogre similar to Morgeth in Last Wish. How is he similar to Morgeth? Oh, well, because he has the same axion bolts that fly out of his back that number somewhere around the 15 or 20 or so that will ruin your day if you're not careful. This, for the most part, is a straight up health gated boss fight. Once he becomes immune, you'll have to look around the area for a taken blight that spawns on one of the awoken beacons that litter the area. Destroying this blight is going to cause an Eye of Zivua Wrath enemy to spawn. Kill him and take his essence. Now, you can use this essence to shoot our big smelly ogre friend and take down his immunity shield. The shield has health though, so don't assume it's just going to be a one and done type scenario. The key here is to get his shield to about 40% left and then use that Taken Essence's super ability, which shoots out one of those blinding balls that the Taken captains like to use. And that'll take down the rest of his shield, because that super itself seems to take around, I don't know, 40-45%, definitely not 50. It's weird. Once the shield is down, your team can damage him again. After your team defeats our big bad ogre boy, there are two chests that'll drop at the middle of the stairs. One is a normal chest that you just get for completing the activity. The other one you have to use that parallax stuff to open. Ah, see, that's where the other use for it comes in. The other activity that we have to do is all about saving the rest of Marasov's Coven, which is a word that I didn't think I'd have to use in this game, but here we are. Doing this, we have to go into a pocket of the Ascendant Realm through the Shattered Realm node in the helm. Couple things to this. One, you can step through the green fire. All it does is slow you down while you're inside. And that's it. Believe me, I spent a half an hour in there trying to figure out where to go because I thought it was a barrier, not just a slow zone. Don't judge me. Two, once you eventually level up your compass enough, you'll be able to bypass some of the warded barriers that are in this plane. Be very careful if you decide to go exploring, because there's a bunch of areas that you can get into, but not out, just because of where it is. Beyond that, though, this activity is pretty straightforward. Go towards the beacon of light, kill enemies, go do it again at another beacon, then jump through a portal, and then fight one of Mara's witches and rescue her from her takenness. Be aware that this area might be on a different rotation every week. So currently, for everything you see in this video, this area is currently known as the Forest of Echoes. I don't know why I'm saying currently so much, I'm sorry. There are two more paths that we have to go down later on. I assume they're going to rotate out every week, but I don't know for sure. Just be aware. That's essentially it for the main activities though, and how everything works. The thing is, for some reason, I can see like this expanding and evolving a little bit, maybe as the season goes on. Maybe not. Like, this is just a personal feeling that I have, that maybe halfway through the season or whatever, we'll get a new system or something. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. It is just a feeling that I have. But that is going to do it for me for this video, guys. Remember, if you liked the video and you want to see more, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe as well. Like I said, though, if you guys want to see my reactions to the reveal about everything, how about if this video gets 15 likes? I'll put that up for you guys. How's that? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you all next time. Remember, keep your heads up and be kind to each other. Bye now.